Hello everybody. This presidential moment sponsored by Freaky Tiki Tattoos. That's where we get our ink. It's where you should go for yours. Caroline and I worked our butt off today, man. I know you can't probably see it, but I power washed the entire fence, under the carport, driveway. Caroline mowed the yard.
You did a great job, too.
Hey, Steven. How you doing? She worked her butt off mowing the lawn, taking care of the yard. I want to talk to you about full disclosure. And I want you guys to think about this. Seriously, think about this. Here we are electing the president, who is going to have the opportunity to nominate Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and appoint people to a bunch of positions. Most importantly, the cabinet. People to run departments in our federal government, like Department of Homeland Security, Department of Treasury, Department of Defense. I mean, the whole cabinet. Those are secretary level positions. Why don't we know who the candidates are going to put in those positions before we elect them? It's crazy. It's crazy. Think about that. If we, if a company wants to go public on NASDAQ or the Dow, New York Stock Exchange or whatever, when a company wants to go public, they have to do what's called full disclosure. They have to file all kinds of paperwork, telling the potential shareholders everything about not only the company but also the people that are going to be running it. Who's the president? Who's the vice president? Who are all the officers? Who are the salespeople? Who's in charge of this? Who's in charge of that? Backgrounds. I mean, and the whole idea is to protect the investor, especially on new stock offerings, because it's kind of like you don't want to be scammed. People come up with all these deals and without all this disclosure. As far as buying stock in a company, our American government, society says, you need to tell us who you are, what you're doing, and we need to know what your plan is. But we don't know as far as the candidates are concerned. Who are they going to put in? Who are they going to nominate for? Who's going to be in their cabinet? I think we need to stop and start asking that question, asking them seriously. Don't tell me, you haven't thought about it. No, they've thought about it. And also, what are they going to do the first year? I mean, specifically, they're elected. What's going to be the first thing on their agenda? What legislation are they going to pursue? Not just ideas, kind of like Newt Gingrich's contract with America. Why don't they come up and give us a detailed itinerary of exactly what they're going to pursue in the first year of office? Now, of course, things can happen and things can change, just like a football game. I mean, coaches can have plays scripted out, but depends upon what happens. You can shift from it, but at least we'd have an idea what they were going to do and how they were going to do it. I mean, I think this Barack Obama thing has really shown people that, without a whole lot of research and due diligence, somebody can sneak through all the way into the office of the president, and we need to know more about it. So I'm just going to encourage you, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, start asking the questions. Who's going to be in your cabinet? What specifically you're going to do? Day one, 9 o'clock in the morning, what are you doing? What's your agenda? What are you doing? 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. What are you going to be doing for that first year? That'll tell us what's really going on, and they can't run and hide from it. So, as far as Petro is concerned, I'm going to sign the executive order for gas being $1.25 a gallon. And once that's done, then I'm going to quit, and you can go and the vice president will take over. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my game plan, and God bless you. My cool neighbor is over here, and we're going to talk about how to make single shot 50 caliber rifles. We're bitter Americans. We love our guns and we love our religion. God bless you guys. God bless you. What's going on, man? How are you? I got those